Lethal Cosmetics have been hinting to us for a while that they were coming out with a new collection, and they were doing that by the, standard thing of here's this side of the palette, here's a couple of shades, here's a black and white picture. But now we know what it looks like, and it's available from the 23rd of November. They've even given out these particular pictures as part of their dissemination of this launch. Let's chat about it. The collection is called the Midnight Serenade collection, and it includes this Midnight Serenade palette, which is 15 pans of eyeshadow retailing for $45 or €49. What's the whole story with the increase in the cost for the euros, even though it is a German brand? Apparently, they have to include some sales tax. So there you go. The swatches themselves look absolutely stunning. They're very, very pretty. However, I feel like this is very reminiscent of quite a few palettes of theirs, including things like the Wildflower, etc. Or is it the Night Flower? Anyways, it's something flower. But I feel like I've kind of seen variations of this before. All that being said, it's very, very pretty, and I do think that their formula is very, very good. But they do have a brand new product. It's their charged tubing mascara. So presumably if it's a tubing mascara, it's going to have those fibres in it that kind of lock to your lashes to attempt to lengthen them. Now, part of what I find interesting about this is the fact that it has 7 shades. And they're €14.50 each, which actually isn't awful bad. It's not that far off of like L'Oreal prices, which... when did they get that expensive? It's bizarre. Anyways, the shades includes Voltage, which is a crimson red, Relay, a deep forest green, Fuse, a true blue, Coil, a rich brown, Reactor, a violet, Circuit, which is black, and Capacity, which is white. I actually think this is quite a smart idea. It's hard to find coloured mascaras and have them not cost, an arm and a leg. So I think this is quite clever, actually. And the final thing that they have is their magnet wand, and that's retailing for €7. Presumably that's to help you attach your magnetic lashes. I don't know if they do magnetic lashes, but there you go. I personally wouldn't use that because I don't use magnetic lashes. I'm just not into them, guys. I do appreciate that this is quite a dialed down collection. It isn't like 100 million different things. It is just a palette, some mascaras, and a weird little tool that you'd only buy as a once off. I just feel like the palette is a little bit too similar to stuff that they've done before. All that being said, if you've never bought from Lethal before and you like this sort of colour story, I think you'll enjoy their formula. Personally, I think they're really, really great. They're a German, European indie brand. Love it. Gotta support that. It's just that this colour story for me isn't wildly interesting. I do find the tubing mascaras to be interesting, mostly just because of the colours. I'm not that bothered about the tubing because there's only so much you can do about these rubbish lashes that I have. Actually, my lower lashes are better than my upper lashes, so there you go. Obviously, I don't care about the magnetic wand unless, I don't know, something falls down the sink and then I have to try and get it out, but that's the only reason I think I would ever use something like that. It's fine. It's fine. It just isn't for me. I do feel like this has come a little bit too soon after the 2 Up collection. And in general, I feel like Lethal have done quite a few new things this year. Like there's been a lot of collections. And I mean, I applaud them. They're obviously really trying to keep themselves versatile, but they're not an inexpensive brand. So it's hard for people to kind of necessarily keep up with them. Not that that's what you should do, but there are people who love brands and they love collecting from brands. I just like seeing it when a brand kind of chills out a little bit more and just doesn't pump out release after release after release. But that's just a personal opinion. If you like the frequency with which they're putting out material, that's fantastic. Delighted for you. It just isn't for me. Anyways, let me know down below what you guys think. Are you into this or no?